Okay, I'm making clutch line flare, 3/16 steel tube. This one just connects the 90-degree turn that I have in the coming out of the master, and then across the firewall and down to a flexible hose that I have that goes into the slave. So we're just making a typical cone flare. Put my die in, nipple in first. Make sure that you get your height right, so the top of the tube is right even with the top of this lip right here, that lip. So once that's done, put the die in. Fit it in so that it gets a good grip. You want to make sure that this tube is good and straight. You don't want to use a bent tube. I learned that the hard way. You'll put an offset pressure on the die and you'll end up with a cracked die. So you want to make sure you're using good, fresh, straight tube. A little pressure on it. Get the first part set. You don't want to go too far, just until it touches all the way down right here. Go too much, and this is just carbon steel, that little piece of die, so it doesn't really take a whole lot to hurt it. Back it off, pull that out, and then what you'll have is just a almost like a little bubble. And then to finish it off into a perfect little cone shape. Again, it's an interesting little thing. You know it's set when you're all the way sideways. So once that's in, make sure it's centered. Drive it home. Don't have to go too far. Just want a nice, good, firm seat. Back it off. Put that on there tight. You want to set it up so that you tighten and loosen the wing nut closest to you. There you have it. Perfect flare. I'm going to take and file off the edge of that. I clamped it a little bit tight so you can see just a little bit of a lip there on both sides. I'll take a file just to make sure that's good and smooth, and we're done.